This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. So, we have spoken about how to use Excel sheets and get the data. And we also spoken about what is a Power Query and how to use some transformations there. And very, very basic transformations we had implemented. And after that, you should be able to also, save the report, right? So we understood what is a Power Query, we understood what is a Power Pivot, we understood what is a Power View, and using these three components, how can we get that data and create a beautiful report? So report will have what? Power Query and a Power Pivot and a Power View steps. You create a report. After creating a report, the report is available in your laptop. So this need to be deployed or shared. This report which you have created need to be shared to the cloud platform. Cloud means, I told you, what is a cloud? Cloud means a server which is available on the rental, right? So nobody is going to buy a car nowadays. Everybody is hiring a car in the Ola or Uber. So why? Because it is cheaper. So why should I buy a server and install the software, and why should I maintain myself? I don't want to maintain. I am going to be using a cloud. Cloud means what? A hardware and software available for rental. Remember, so there is a cloud computing. What do you mean by cloud computing? You store the data in the rental server, then you're going to be using your applications there, nothing, right? So that is what is called cloud computing. So what are the companies nowadays we have in the cloud business? So we have Azure, Microsoft Azure. So is the cloud platform where you store your data there, right? We have AWS, Amazon Web Services. You can store the data in AWS. Then we have a Google Cloud, right? Like that, thousands of companies are giving the servers and software for rental. Cloud means only that, nothing else. Okay. People will say cloud. Cloud means some server for rental. You can have everything online, right? It is very, very cheaper. So that is the reason. So buying a car, having a driver is very, very difficult. So have a book a car in Ola or Uber. So that is very, very easy for you. Cloud means that. Yeah. So you're going to be putting your reports into a server so that anybody can access the reports very, very easily. So they are going to be consuming the reports. Clear? So that is what we understood. Let me do some more things today. Let us understand one by one. We'll have lot many demos today. So how do I open Power BI? If you're doing the first time, go to start. So install the Power BI as suggested in the third video. When you say go to start Power, automatically you will be able to get this Power BI desktop. So this is the software that you need to be installed. It will take only 2 minutes to install. I shown you in the third video. You just watch video number one, video number two slowly and write the notes. If you don't write the notes, then again you will be the loser. Follow blindly my steps, right? Don't apply your steps. You'll fail. So you open the video, you play for only 15 minutes. If you are not able to understand, stop that, and whenever you have a good time, come back again. You should be able to again play the video. So we are giving 1 hour of videos, so don't watch 1 hour of videos at a single point. You will get bored. And don't try to only watch the videos. Try to open your notepad or notebook, and if you have a notebook, draw the diagrams and everything, right? So that you can understand in the better way. Video one notes, video two notes, video three notes, something like that. Clear? Yeah. So that is what is very, very important. Now I have opened this. Now this is the one you should be able to get it. So if you wanted to upload something, or if you wanted to work with something, where you need to go? Step number one, you have to extract the data. So where we can extract the data? So as we told, so this is what is the Power BI desktop. So this is where you have to get the data. So step number one is, this is what is called a Power Query. So this is where we're going to be performing what operations? ETL operation. What do you mean by E? extracting the data, transforming the data, loading the data. So this is where you need to start your work. Clear? So this is where you start your work. And then step number 2, this is what is called, what is this? This is called a power pivot. So this is what is called a power pivot. So power pivot where you're going to be extracting the data, transforming the data, you're going to be loading the data into this. Okay, so the data is available in this. You can do the data modeling and everything. What is a modeling? You don't know. Even I don't know what is a data modeling. So we will learn later. Don't worry. Okay. So I also don't know what is the modeling, but we'll discuss. Don't worry. So data modeling, relationship, lot of things we're going to be learning, because all these are going to coming from where? SQL, structured query language, RDBMS, data modeling. Wherever there is a data, there SQL will be there. Remember, wherever there is a data, data means SQL. SQL means RDBMS, right? So tomorrow you learn data science, data warehouse, SQL, Power BI, Tableau, all these things are going to be dealing with the data. Data means SQL, SQL means data. That's it. You cannot say, I know Power BI. Power BI is going to get the data, but I don't know anything about SQL because I'm working with Power BI. You're a foolish guy. You're a failure candidate if you say like that, right? You're a dumb guy and dummy guy. So don't leave SQL. So complete, the complete knowledge you need to have only SQL, because the same concept you'll be learning if you learn Power BI, if you learn tomorrow big data, Hadoop or data science, data warehousing, or tomorrow you learn Android course, iOS course, Java course, .NET course, C++, Java, .NET, anything you learn, the faculty will tell you, do you know SQL? Anything you learn, you to go and tomorrow ask, I wanted to learn SAP. The last question they'll ask you, do you know SQL? So SQL will have data because everybody will have data. SAP will have data, Java will have data, .NET will have data, Power BI will have data, your banking application will have data. Everybody will have data. Data means SQL, SQL means data. You cannot say, I know .NET, I don't know Java, I don't know SQL. I know Java, I don't know SQL. So that is a foolishness. I know SAP, but I don't know SQL. I know Android development, but I don't know SQL. So without SQL, no application, no software can work in this world. Remember, if anybody says, sir, I wanted to go to IT industry, you tell them that, hey guys, stop. Do you know SQL? No. I'm planning to learn SAP. No, do you know SQL? No, yeah. I wanted to learn SAP. Whether you wanted to learn SAP or X or Y or Z, ask them to learn SQL first. SQL means SQL Server or Oracle or any RDBMS software. That ask them to learn for 30, 40 days, then jump into SAP, then jump into Android application development, then jump into .NET application, then jump into any application if you wanted to learn tomorrow. The backbone for is SQL. Clear? And not a basic SQL is enough for to complete the training, but to get the job, basic is not sufficient. You have to go with the advanced level of SQL. Clear? Basics, it is for the kids to understand. You are not a kid now. You're going to be putting 3 to 5 years of experience and you will be called as a professional. You cannot say, I have a basic. What do you mean by basic? That a fresher can tell like that. You're a 3 years and 4 years of experience planning to show. If you say basic of SQL, people will throw you out from the company. Clear? So that is not the way, right? So you need to undergo that. So this is where we're going to be using Power Query. The step number 1 is this. Step number 2 is this. Step number 3, where we're going to be creating a lot of visualizations. Power View, Power Query, Power Pivot, and this is what is called Power View. That's it. Whether you create one report or 10,000 reports or 1,000 reports, these are the steps you will have. Okay, so then once the data is ready, you drag and drop a lot of visualizations. Clear? Drag and drop something here and you create that, you show the data in this visualization. That's what we spoken already about. Let me show you some more today so that we can easily perform. So go to Power BI desktop, go to transform data, click on transform data here. What is that you want to work with? What is that you want to work with? So you can simply go and get the data from there. So It'll take some time to open this window. So this window is open. This is what is called a Power Query window. When you double click on this, you can see two windows. So this is a Power BI desktop window. And when I go and I click on this, I'm able to get one more window. So this is a Power Query. So where is the data? The data may be available in many places, right? Excel workbook you may have SQL Server, Oracle, Analysis, Cubing, this one, that one. So wherever you have the data, you can choose something. You should be able to click on this and get the data. Clear? You should be able to go and choose where is the data available. So from there, you should be able to get the data. Now, where is my data available? Let me show you. My data is available. One minute. I wanted to have this data. I cannot close this. Let me close this. I have some data here. So I would like to go to this and I have a lot of data, right? I have a customer's data. Let me open this data and give it to you, right? So you can work with the basic things first so that you can easily understand these are my customers. Okay, so this is a customer's file and I have some data, countries and presidents data. So people will give you different data. They'll give you sales data, they'll give you inventory data, they'll give you fraud analytics data, they'll give you a lot of sales data. So a lot of data is going to be coming. We have Amazon company sales data. I have it. So what are the products, what are the orders that you have it, right? And what are the returns that you're having it? So who are the people that who are going to be, paying the orders? Lot of order data I have it. So I wanted to analyze this data. So if you give this data, now tell me, they'll give you some data. Now they'll ask you, can you tell me about something about my data? So can insights about my data. So what is that I can tell? By looking at the data, can you understand anything here? You don't understand anything. But I wanted to share some insights about this data, right? So where the sales is more, and which countries the sales is happening, and which region is the sales is more, and what are the categories of the products are selling very high, and who are the, how the, which kind of a shipment mode in that the shipping is happening, and which month the shipping is more, which month the shipping is less, and which month orders are more and which month orders are less. So a lot of data is conveying. But by seeing the data, can you tell me in which year the orders are more? Can you tell me in which shipment mode the orders are shipped? Can you tell me in which state the orders are more supplied? We cannot, because it is simply data. But I wanted to take a decision based on this raw data, right? So taking a decision with this data is very difficult. So the simple question the management going to be asking, in which month the orders are more? You tell me the month name and tell me how many orders went. So to create that kind of a report, you need to do lot of circus, right? Lot of circus, lot of coding you need to use it. And here by using a simple Power BI, I will give you this orders data. I will be able to create whatever you would like to have it. Let me use this, and I'm going to be giving you Amazon retail sales data. So this is what I'm going to be using. So this is what you can download it, guys. So I'll be pasting it here. So this is the file I'm going to be using now, Amazon retails data. So let us understand how Amazon is doing. I have data of dates, right? Let me quickly go there and let me bring that file here. So go here. Where I'm going into, yeah, Power BI. I think the other window I have closed it. No worries. So I'll start again from fresh. I wanted to go here and I wanted to tell where the Amazon company is good and in which month or which country, which place they're doing good. So all these things I would like to. Why it is not happening? Something is not happening properly. I would like to tell something about their business, right? So I go here, I click on new source, right? So click on Excel workbook. So the data available here. So where is this? The path I'm going to be using. Let me use this path or any path. Wherever you have a path, you can give the path here. Control C, Control V. So I wanted to have this file and open this file. Now this file has a lot of sheets, right? The same thing you can also do with the Tableau, right? Tableau. Tableau also will give you, I have a people, orders and returns, whatever you would like to have it. I wanted to take all of them. You can take all of them. You can take all of them. So I have a lot of data. If you observe carefully, I have a lot of data. How much rows I have, how many rows I have. How do you know? You can go to the end and find out number of rows. Control and right, control and end, right? Control shift and end, I think, right? So you can go to the end. You have total number of rows 10,000, 995 rows. I have approximately this much of a data. Clear? So this much of a data I have, 10,000 rows I have. So all the data now I am planning to load. Clear? I have selected everything. In orders table itself, we have 10,000 rows. Clear? Now, when you click on OK, how much of data it is loading? Let us go there and see. Okay, I have, if you see carefully, if you go to orders table, how much of data you're able to see it? All the data, is it loaded? No, it is loading only first 1,000 rows. Okay, Power Query is always going to get first 1,000 rows only. Even though I have 10,000 rows, it is not going to get all the data. So let me go to one more table. I go to people table. So I have only, this much of a data, but now see how much of data it is going to be bringing. Try to bring 1,000 rows, but unfortunately I have 5 rows. Go to returns. I have lot of data. So total rows are 297 rows, actual rows, but it is going to be bringing 1,000 rows. Always you remember, not complete data will be loaded onto the Power Query. Power Query is going to get always. If you have 1 million data also, it is going to be bringing 1,000 rows. It is telling me 999 plus rows I got it. How many columns we have? 21 columns. Only 1,000 rows it is going to be loading into where? Into the Power Query. So on the Power Query, what you do? You are already extracted the data. This is what is extracted. Is extraction is done by clicking on this link. So then what you do? You do a lot of transformations. Transformation means I need like that. I need like that. You apply some changes, and then what you say? You click on load. You apply transformations. Transformations are going to be applied using this menu, right? Extractions can be done with the help of a new source. Loading can be done after applying a transformation. Then you say load. Loading is done going by using close and apply. Clear? When you load, what is going to be happening? Whatever be the transformation that you have done, it is going to be applying those steps on the complete data. What is the data now? I had 1,000 now. Now the remaining data is, completed 10,000 rows. It is going to be applying all the transformations on the 10,000 rows and loading into the Power Pivot. That is what you should know. So first you read 1,000 rows, you do some transformations here, then you say load. So actually I don't have 1,000 rows, I have 10,000 rows. When you click on the load, it is going to be reading 10,000 records and applying all the transformations, and it is going to be loading where? It is going to be loading onto the Power Pivot. Clear? Then you create a Power View. Clear? So remember, it is not going to get all the data. All the data, let me show you one by one. So I got the data. What is that I wanted to have it? I wanted to do lot of things. I wanted to know, uh, so what is the sales amount, what is the quantity, what is the discount, lot of things it has done it, right? It has done it. So I have some data. Okay, and you see, you wanted to know from where you're getting the files, so you go to orders table. Now you have a one more applied steps tab. Okay, you have source, you have navigation, blah blah blah. Clear? When you go, you have some steps, you can see it here. If you get something, it can load maximum columns. Power BI doesn't have any kind of a issue, right? Power BI doesn't have any kind of issue. You can load maximum data. The size matters. I told you, right? Maximum size Power BI can accommodate is what? 10 GB. The Power Pivot can accommodate how much of max size of data? I told you. Maximum data, it can accommodate only 10 GB of data. Okay. So that is what we discussed already, right? So you can have 1,000 columns or 2 columns. So when you get any kind of a data, so you may get any data from here. If you are getting 100 GB of data, it is going to be extracting and loading it here, and it is going to be compressing into 10 GB. So maximum data you can have only 10 GB. You may getting from 4 columns or 100 columns or 1,000 columns, doesn't matter. Clear? The size maximum 10 GB only it can accommodate. If you get 1 terabyte of data, 1 terabyte of data compressed 100 GB. 100 GB means it cannot handle it here. So Power Pivot is 1/10. Very good. 1/10 of the size it's going to be applying. So 1 terabyte, 1/10 means 100 GB. 100 GB you cannot store in Power Pivot. So when the Power Pivot cannot store the data, so that is when we can get all this OLTP data. Where are we going to be storing? All this data we're going to be storing into data warehousing. Okay, we'll discuss about data warehousing and everything later. Then we don't apply ETL operations here. We don't do anything here. We apply ETL operations with the help of a tool called SSIS. Clear? So SSIS I am planning to teach you, right? Because why SSIS? Because when you have a limited data, this will be taking care of ETL operations, and this is going to be storing your data. But when you have terabytes of data, get this data, put into data warehousing. Who's going to be extracting now? SSIS is going to be extracting. Where is SSIS coming from? MSBI, right? So MSBI also you should learn, and you extract the data SSIS and put the into data warehouse. You simply go there and you visualize the data. You don't use Power Query, Power Pivot because they are only for the limited sizes. Why Microsoft given? Because many companies do not have much more data. For example, I have a goonlinetrainings.com. Why will I have this much of a data? Every month I get 1,000 enquiries. 1,000 into 12 months data, 12,000 records. It is a 5 MB or 6 MB data per annum. And 10 years of data, 50 MB of data. And even though I have 20 years of data, it will be maximum 100 MB of data. So will I store complete data into data warehouse? Data warehouse is going to be storing terabytes of data. Even though I'm running a company, I wanted to analyze my data. I don't want to analyze in the data warehousing and everything. I wanted to use the simple Power BI. You extract the data of goonlinetrainings.com, you clean the data, you transform the data, load the data, and create a reports with the help of a Power BI. So you don't need to have a data warehousing. Clear? But companies like State Bank of India, Amazon.com, or Netflix.com, they have a much more data, so they cannot extract the data with the Power Query, Power Pivot, and load the data in the Power BI itself. They cannot do. They have to get the data, perform SSI operations with the help of ETL, and data warehousing is going to be storing, and only for the visualizations purpose we're going to be coming here, and you create a report, you publish the report here. Clear? So what is a data warehouse we'll discuss, what is the ETL we'll discuss, what is SSIS we'll discuss, what is this one, what is the M language, everything we are going to discuss one by one. So no worries about it. Clear? So no worries about it, because day one itself you cannot understand much more things. Now I have the data here. Clear? So I wanted to perform some kind of an operations here, and I wanted to do some kind of a transformation. So extracted the data. I told you I would like to go and simply click on this and apply something. Apply. I wanted to go and simply make it to uppercase. Very, very simple thing. I wanted to have it. Clear? So I applied something. I applied something. You should be able to see one step is added there. Clear? So remember, whenever you have loaded the data, few things you need to understand. This is where you have your data sets or the queries or a tables data or the sheets data. So step number one. Step number two, you have a one more window called query settings window that is available here. Clear? For example, I wanted to and change this table. I don't want to have a orders table as orders table. I would like to rename this. You go, there is a property. Okay, property called this. You can say orders, or you wanted to rename it is Amazon orders, Amazon sales orders. So you wanted to rename it here. I have renamed it. Now you should see you will be able to rename it here. Clear? In the Power Query Editor window, you have a queries tab here, right? So because this many people will not be able to understand. For example, a table name is called XYZ. That is not very meaningful name. So I would like to rename this. What is the returns? Returns of sales returns or this returns? What is the meaning? You don't know the return what. So you don't understand the table name. You give the meaningful name here. Clear? So this window, if you don't have it here, by default, when you open, you don't get this window. Clear? So from where that I will get the window, you can go to Home tab and you don't see that window. How do I get this window then? I can go to View and there is a Query Settings. You need to click on this. You can click on this, and whenever you do anything, if you wanted to modify some things there, and you should be able to get it. If you wanted to modify, you don't like people, these are not people, these are the customers. Okay, so customers, you wanted to rename, let us rename this data set or table. So automatically we're able to do that, and this is not a written table. You would like to have, okay, so blah blah blah, what are the orders got returned? That is orders returned. I There's only returns I don't understand. So orders which are returned, orders returned, something like this. I would like to create a meaningful sheets so that I can further understand very easily. Clear? So if you wanted to get query settings pane, you can go to Power Query Editor and you should be able to go to View menu and click on this. Clear? If you uncheck, it is gone. Clear? Now whenever you do something, whenever you do something, for example, I went there and I had applied something here, you could see some step. The next point you need to understand is whenever you do anything, it is going to be giving some applied steps. Okay, so in the query settings pan, you have to see this. Okay, and you see one more applied steps. So what are the steps you're performing, that steps will get included there. For example, uppercase the text. So tomorrow I don't want to have uppercase, I would like to delete it. Simply delete this step. The uppercase is gone on this table. For example, again, I would like to go back and customer name, I wanted to simply home, and I have a transform. I would like to, we can understand slowly, one by one. You don't understand many things when to click, because a day one you are learning. Don't restrict yourself. Whatever I am doing, you will be able to learn each and everything slowly, one by one. What is this for? What is this for? What is this for? What is this for? Everything we are going to be discussing. No worries at all. Clear? So focus on step by step, step by step. I'm now teaching. So what is this window? Query settings window. Then yeah, this is a queries window or data sets window. This is a query settings window. The next one I'm saying, whenever you applied any transformation, you go and I wanted to click on transform, go to format. I would like to make everything to lowercase. Okay. So you got one step got ordered. So this is what is called transformations or ETL steps. So these are the steps already been added. Now, what is this lowercase? You can also rename this. Go here and you can simply go there and rename. So what is that you wanted to say? Lowercase text or lowercase uh, customer name. Okay, lowercase customer name. You can also give the step. If you wanted to delete it, you should be able to delete it very easily. So I would like to do something. For example, I wanted to have only the year number. I know I don't need complete year. I need the year number only. So go here, transform. I wanted to do something here. There's a date. Let me click on this. Now I'm saying it is a year. So click on this year number. So you applied one step, extracted year. On which column? So you can go there and you should be able to rename something. What is the step that you have done? It is extracted the number on what order date. Like that, you should be able to get these steps. Applied steps is very, very important. Whatever be the changes that you're trying to make, the steps are available. Now, I wanted to know from where did I get the data? Do you remember? I don't remember. From where did I get the data? Is it coming from SQL Server? Is it coming from SAP? Or is it coming from this one, that one? I don't know. But when you click on this, you go to the source. You go to the source. Now, from where it is getting, you don't know, right? Now, what you do, you go to view menu. There is a formula bar. You can just click on it. There is a formula bar. So you will be able to get this. So from where I'm able to get this data, it is Excel data. I'm able to get this data from this path. This is the path. This is Excel data. Now that is how you can have it. Clear? So the next one we're talking about is formula bar. So this code is called M language code. What language it is going to be written? So M language. M language is called mashup. Clear? So M language. Did I write? No, I simply dragged and dropped. I simply extracted. Click on OK. It is it is writing a language. What language? M language, mashup language. That is clearly telling me, hey Bhaskar, this is my source. Now I wanted to know navigation. Navigation means from which sheet you are getting. There's a sheet name called orders. Okay, Amazon's sales orders data coming from which sheet? Orders sheet. You go and this is order sheet. Clear? The file name is called this one. Where is the file located? File is located in this path. Clear? So I want to know tomorrow. So that information is available where? It is here. Now, no source. Now you should know. I would like to get this data. From where I'm getting the data? Click on this first. Go here. Okay, I'm getting this data from Excel sheet. I wanted to show you the data like this. Clear? Like tomorrow, I wanted to go and get some more data. Text data, CSV files data, I would like to get it. Click on this. So I have some data. Let me quickly go to this. Where is my file, guys? Let me go to this Power BI shortcut. I had kept my data in this file. I had one file called a department file. What is this file? It looks like Excel. It is a CSV file. It is a notepad data. Yesterday I had shown you, right? Or I have employee data. So this is a text file data. I would like to load it. Employee ID, employee name, employee salary, bonus, gender, department ID. I have to load this data from this path. It is very, very simple. You go and I want to again, I'm in the Power Query Editor window, new source, and this time I'm planning to choose text, right? So I wanted to go to that path, Control V, or you can simply go to D drive and navigate. D drive, new courses, Power BI data. So employee file I have, it will simply locate it here, right? So as soon as you load it, it will take some time to load it. So this is the data which is going to get it. So first, how many rows it is going to be bringing? So first 1,000 rows only it is going to be bringing. So this time, how much rows it is getting? 1,000 rows. But I don't have 1,000 rows. But remember 1,000 rows. Now, do you know from where you're getting this file? From where you're getting this file? You can understand because just now I have done it. So you don't know, right? You simply go and click on the source. Now you know this is a CSV file. It is available in this path. It is a text file. Clear? So that is what it is doing. Then after that, it is done a lot of other steps. Clear? So if you wanted to know from where you're able to get it, you should be able to have it. And it has done a lot of steps and it is writing a lot of code. So this is what is called M language code. And it is also applied one more step. And it is also applied one more step. It is changing appropriate data types and everything. We'll discuss what is this. It is done some steps. So if you wanted to see what is the step and what is the code, this is the code, you can have it. And if you wanted to see the complete code written for this employee table, you can go to view menu, then you should be able to get advanced editor. Clear? When you click on this, This is the complete M language got applied, got created, got written by the Power BI in this. I don't understand what is this. I can understand this is the path from where it is picking up. I don't understand what is this, what is this. I don't understand because I'm not interested. We are understanding, we are interested to eat apple, but do you understand what is the glucose, what is the fructose, what is the B12, what is the B6? That your body has to take care. So when you eat apple, it is going to be taking the glucose from apple, fructose from the apple, and calcium, vitamin A, vitamin B. Do you understand what do you mean by vitamin A? You don't understand, right? But your body can understand. I don't understand what is M language, but when I drag and drop something, it is writing a lot of code. So I would like to see the complete code of this guy, right? It has applied 3 steps. So this is the current step code. This is the current step code. So this is this navigation step code. This is a source step code. I would like to see the complete code. Means go to view and where advanced editor. Advanced editor. So what is this language? This language is called as a M language. So I'm not going to be understanding the M language here. So I simply drag and drop something here. Clear? I don't want to understand M language, but I should know what is the language it is using. M language. Why M language? Why not C language? Why not SQL language? Or why not ABC language? Means Microsoft thought I need to create a crisp and very simple language. I don't want to use existing language. They have created their own language. Clear? So in the Bahubali movie, we could see their own language they were talking, right? Like that. In they have created their own language. This language, this is going to be using. So that is what you got to understand, right? You extracted the data and you can rename with the help of this. You can also do help of this. If you don't have this window, don't worry. If you don't have the formula bar, don't worry. Power Query Editor window, you go to where? You will be by default be in home. You need to click on view and query settings. You will be able to get this. And the formula bar, you should be able to get this. If you need the complete code, advanced editor. So these are the 3 things. You can close this. Clear? So that you have to know query settings window and this window, that window, lot of windows are available. So that is what you can have it, guys. Clear? So you cannot decide everything. Company will say what to decide, what to write. You cannot decide anything, right? Everything the customers will tell you. For example, you are building a airport. Can you write your name on the airport, or government of India will tell you? So government of India is the customer to you, right? Government of India tell you this is a Mumbai International Airport. You cannot write your own name there because you're constructing, right? L&T is constructing. L&T cannot give not even a single room name there. Everything will be decided by government of India. This room is called some Abdul Kalam's room. This is Rajiv Gandhi room. So each and everything you cannot decide. Even though you're a L&T company owner, you cannot decide nothing in that, right? Construction only you will do. You'll do creating these table names, this name, that name, everything will be given by your customers. If they don't give you, then you can do that. Clear? So they can tell them that. So this is the name I had given. If it is good, we can use it. Otherwise, you tell me your suggestions. Clear? In the meetings, you can do that. So I've applied some steps. Then what we do? We are going to be close and apply. Clear? So that's it. We applied some simple steps. Some simple steps. Then we are going to be applying the data there. Now it is going to be reading complete data. I told you, right? Earlier it was reading only 1,000 rows. Now all the steps it is going to be applying on all tables, and this time it is loading complete data. Loading where? Loading into Power Pivot, right? So that is what you should understand. It is loading and loading. It will take a lot of time when you have millions of data, right? So where is it loaded? It is, you can see it here. So it is created a lot of relationships. Okay, you don't have any relationship, did not create anything, that is fine. And we could see some data here, right? So we could see a lot of data. So this is one table data, and if you observe carefully, 9994 rows got added. Clear? So that is the data that you're able to see it here. So customers table, you have only 5 rows, and employees table, you have 21 rows. Orders written table, you have 297 rows. The complete data you should be able to see, and it has got loaded to Power Pivot. Clear, guys? So that is what you got to understand. Okay, so first it is applying on 1,000 rows. When you load, it is bringing on the remaining stuff. Okay, remaining columns also, remaining data also, it is bringing and applying the steps and loading into where Power Pivot. Okay, is it applying the transformation to all rows? Yes. So it is not applying only 1,000 rows. If you give it for 1,000 rows, people will kill you, because all the steps need to be applied on whole data. Why only 1,000 rows? So that is, initially it is taking 1,000 rows and putting it, and you applied some changes. The changes will be applied on the whole data, 10,000 rows, okay, that we have on the complete data. It is going to be applied. Clear? So not whole data, it is taking and applying all the steps. It will take a lot of time if we have millions of data. So the data, you can see it here, the relationships you can have it. This is where it is got loaded. Now you go and you can create a lot of visualizations, right? What is the visualization that I wanted to know? You can simply go there and create some charts, whatever you would like to have it. You drag and drop something, or you double click on something. This is what is canvas, right? So in the canvas, you can adjust whatever you would like to have it. Let me go, and I wanted to have country wise. Okay, drag and drop country. I've selected the country and come down. What is the sales? Click on this. Now you have only one country. I think you don't have much more countries. So let me remove the country. I wanted to know, and which city the sales is more. Now you can easily understand from which city. So the data is telling, so this is a city called New York City. The sales is more. That's it. So this is not clearly given, but the same data I should be able to get it after doing. So the management can take the decisions very easily. So I can remove the city wise. I wanted to have category wise. Which category the sales is more? I have a category called technology category, furniture category, office supplies. So simply they drag and drop something, they will be able to quickly they can identify in technology. I wanted to see what is the total sales. It's very simple. You can have a beautiful cards, you can have it. So double click on this. Now you go, you put it. So I created the chart. You go to format, and I wanted to give a border. So go to the border, switch on it. Clear? So you will get the border. So I take this, I'll close like this. I trying to adjust. So this is what is called a tile. Okay, this is what is called a tile. And what is the thing I have taken? This one. So when to use what we'll discuss. When to use what we'll discuss. Don't worry. And I have some data. So what is that I would like to have it here? I want to have sales data. Where is the sales column? Wherever the sales column is available. So drag and drop the sales column. So you will be able to get it here. Clear? The sales is 2.3 million. I don't want to have like this, have a border. Click on this painter. Clear? What are the steps that we are going to be using here? Step number one, drag and drop the visualization. That is step number one. Step number two, drag and drop the column. Which column you wanted to have. This is step number two. Step number three, you apply the formatting. That's it. So these are the things you are going to be doing as part of the visualization. You apply the what visualization you need, you apply what columns you need, you apply what formatting you would like to have it. So these are the three steps. If you know it, you should be able to easily do the wonderful things. Clear? So I dragged and dropped this. So when to use what we will discuss, don't worry. The second thing, I go, then I got it and click on this. I don't want to have it in millions. I wanted to have it in, let us say, in thousands. So let me go to data label. I say this is the data. So a lot of things we can apply. I don't want to have the color in this color. I want to have like this. Now I don't want to have a sales, right? So I would like to come down, and the border I need to make it on, and I would like to give some title. What is the title here? No title. Title I would like to give. What is the title I would like to give? It is total sales. Okay, sales of all orders. Okay, so some title I would like to give, and go and title font I wanted to have different font. Title in between I would like to have it. I wanted to increase the title font like this. So lot of things we can do it, right? So this is my beautiful report. I have done it. So this is sales by category. Now I wanted to have a pie chart, drag and drop on pie chart or double click on this. You will be able to get and go, and always when you click, so you need to know what is that you would like to have. Country wise, we don't have, state wise or region wise. Okay. So drag and drop region. Fine. Region-wise sales, I want to see it. So click on the sales button. So you have the sales here. So I have a west main is this. I have a east main is this. I have a central main is this. I need to see the color here and compare like this. I don't want to have them separately. I wanted to write central on top of this. I wanted to write west on top of this. That is what is my requirement. I wanted to have these figures as well. So click on this, go to format painter. Now you do step number one, come down border. I need to have it done it. Now I go up, I see what is it I would like to give. I have to go to detailed. When you go to detailed level, I wanted to have a category and a data value. When I say category and data value, so the west it is not there, it is also showing. This is what is called labeling. So I go to legend, I make it to off. So the legends are gone here, the legends are gone here. So like that, whatever you wanted to do it, you should be able to have it. You wanted to increase the font, decrease the font, you do that, you do this. Lot of things we can do it. So everything can be done with the help of in this format paint. Clear? So which country is doing good, which country is doing bad, which category is doing good, and what is the total sales? And I would like to have one more other, sales. I would like to have, so what is the profit that we're having it? So what is the shipment date or year wise, shipment? So something like this, I wanted to have it. So ship date, I would like to take it. Now I can have year number, year wise, the sales we can see. So lot of things we can have it. So where is the sales or the profit? So state, and let me use one more button called the profit. Where is the profit? Profit is here. So this is year wise profits. So in which year the profits are more? I wanted to get the what is the total profit. I would like to know what is the sales by category. So click on this link. Always go to format, come down, and you have a border, make it on, and I wanted to go up and say we have a data label. Data label, make it on, so that the sales figures also can come down. You can just go back. You can increase the font, and that data I would like to have them in thousands. Clear? And I wanted to increase the font. It is 9, and let me increase it to 10. So I would like to have different color. So lot of things you can do. Just go there, go to formatting, go up. So after that, what you do? You go up, click on this tile. Okay, click on this tile. You just go back and data label, make it on. You will be able to get the data that I wanted to come down, and it is not in none or thousands. So I wanted to have the color, like whatever be the color that you want to have it, and increase the font size. So you can increase to some size. Clear? So lot of things you can do. So this is the data that I cannot understand anything out of this, and this is where many people at least make sense. Clear? Now do you tell me anybody can create this kind of a beautiful reports? One report is giving me profit by year, one report is giving me sales by category, one more report is telling me sales by region. What is the total sales also I'm able to tell you like that. We can create a page number one. This is a sales report. We can give sales report. You can have one more page here. You can create lot of reports here. You can have one more report, one more report, one more report. You will have a multiple pages. You have a book will have a page, right? So page number also you can give, page name also you can have it, page one, page two, page three. That is the default behavior. You can also change a lot of things. It is simple as Excel. Clear? So you should know how to extract the data, how to transform the data, how to drag and drop, and lot of things we're going to be discussing slowly. You can go back here, you can see all these beautiful reports. Now you save this file. Clear? So save this file. It is going to be saving PBIX means data plus visualizations will get saved. All the M code will get saved and all the transformation, this one, that one, everything will get saved. PBIT means only the code will get saved, okay, but not the data. But I wanted to save this one and I can give, so it is a demo number 2 on what data, on the Amazon sales data. So you can create lot of dashboards, lot of summary reports tomorrow, Amazon sales, and click on OK. Where you wanted to store, you can create one batch and you should be able to get this data, and all the data is going to be clear. Yeah, so all this data we will be seeing some more options later. Clear? So whenever you publish, you need to save this, and tomorrow we'll share all these things, and we will be putting into our cloud servers. Clear? The report will go to the cloud server, and anybody can access this report from anywhere in this world. So what is the cloud server name? So everything we'll discuss in the next class. Clear? So we have a Chrome. Okay, when you go to Chrome, you will be able to connect to the cloud server, right? The cloud server name is called, yeah, you can do lot of things, okay? So you can do lot of things, no problem at all. Because end of the day, you don't know from where you're getting. So now I have this data. I will create one more sheet. Okay, you can remove this. Now you have a one more table. Can we use different tables? Why not? You can use different tables and get the data from different sheets. So employee is different one, right? I can go and drag and drop something here, and I can have these 4 coming from sales, and I can have what is the total salary for employees. I can also have one more from the different table, different source. We can have anything coming from anywhere. So a lot of things we'll discuss later. Don't worry about it. Okay, I have saved it. Now later I wanted to publish. Publishing means you have to go to app.powerbi.com. So this is where we are going to be app.powerbi.com. This is what is cloud ready-made server for the rental. First 2 months it is free for you guys. Okay. Next you need to pay using credit card. Clear? You need to sign in. So for the sign in purpose, normal Gmails will not work. Normal Gmails will not work. We need to have company email IDs, gmail.bhaskarjogi@gmail.com or any other outlook.com, live.com will not work. You have to have company's email ID. Okay. If you don't have a company email ID, you will not be able to publish that report into this server, and you cannot, see this data also. Clear? So I will create some email IDs for you. So because we have Go online trainings, right? We can give you some email IDs I'll create. User1, user2 at goonlinetrainings.com. With the help of that, you can give user ID and password. You can, see the existing reports from here. If you create a report, and if I have user1 access credentials, I can also view the reports. Clear? So you need to go to app.powerbi.com and you will be able to do things. Now I have already done it. So I will be able to publish them, but we'll see the publishing and everything later. Okay. Thank you guys. Other questions I can take it on Monday's class. Meeting ID will change. So you have to talk to my team, right? And get things done. So you have, my team's number, right? 96421 43942. You can just, the middle number, you can just ping them, call them. So they'll give you the meeting ID for the Monday's class. And people who are not enrolled yet, they have to enroll. This is the last chance for them to enroll it. Clear? So thank you guys. If you have any questions, I can take it.
Sir, please share the Amazon data also, sir.
Yeah, already I have